All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Song Swap Showdown. How are you? Hopefully you had a great couple weeks since we were last on the air here. But we are back, and of course, it is one of our favorite times of the month.
Woohoo, it's spooky season.
It is spooky season here in the world.
Yeah.
October is spooky season.
Yeah, because it's Halloween. I love
It is.
Halloween.
It is Halloween, and normally our house would be completely decorated, but we're in a process of putting everything in boxes.
Yeah, so it's just a hot mess instead.
So all you get is the Misfits Crimson Skull guy back there.
Happy Halloween.
That's it. That's what you get back there for now. And of course, if you're watching here on YouTube, we have like a little spooky background going on. So, but that doesn't mean we're not going to celebrate Halloween in the spooky month of October because we are moving. Because we are going to spend the next 4 shows doing what we did last year on Song Swap Showdown.
Well, you did last year. I wasn't here.
Yeah, but we're a we.
I'm new.
We're a team now. So
Yeah.
it's we.
Okay.
It's a we.
Us here at Song Swap Showdown. So.
Yes, us here at Song Swap Showdown. But last year we celebrated the whole month by doing every Monday we did a theme based on Halloween. So we did vampires, we did witches, I think we did werewolves. I forgot. We did a bunch of really cool shows, and everybody really liked it. Everybody was really into that. And every year we've always done shows for Halloween, but that was the first time we did one where it was every show was a different Halloween.
I'm super
theme.
excited for this, actually. I've been having a lot of fun. I've been listening to a lot of music.
Yes, you have been.
I have. Yeah. I listened to a lot of stuff. I listened to like the picks that people put out there, and I listened to all your songs and my songs and suggested songs. And
yeah, there's a lot of picks. We got a lot of great suggestions this week. So we decided let's do it again this year since everybody liked it. The community loved it. We love doing it. It's fun for us. So this week we are kicking off spooky season with songs about vampires. Vampires.
I come to suck your blood.
Vampire. I like when I spell vampire with the Y. Like the old school way. Vampire. Like
Vampire.
Yeah, I like that way to spell
Okay.
it better than the I. I don't know. It seems more interesting that way.
Sure.
Seems
No, it's
older.
definitely more
Yeah.
interesting. Sure.
It's way more interesting. I don't know. What do you guys think? How do you like to see vampire be spelled? I think with the Y like makes it classier. More
It makes
classic.
it classier.
More
Okay.
gothic. How's that?
Okay, more gothic.
More gothic.
You know what? Then I can get behind.
More gothic. We got a bunch of friends jumping on. I see Dave Mattingly on. I see our buddy Tony Forkboy Donato on right now.
Hi,
What's
guys.
up, guys? How are you? I see our friends over on TikTok as well. Thanks for joining us. So listen, guys, if this is your first time checking out Song Swap Showdown, well, how our show works is we each swap 3 songs with each other that we may or may not have heard, and then we rate those songs on a scale of 1 to 5 records, with 1 being a skip. That's a hard skip, a hard pass. That's a song that we don't want to hear anymore.
Like.
No.
Yeah, we don't like it.
Not at all. Not at all. All the way up, though, then to 5 records, which is, that's right, Heavenly Music to Our Ears, going on the Eternity playlist. That is a song you never get sick of hearing, and it's like the first time, every time, all over again. It's just great. You don't get sick of it. And there are a bunch of songs that I personally could just listen to over and over
No,
again.
that is true.
Yeah. So which of these songs today are we swapping with each other? We'll make those make our heavenly playlist, our heavenly music playlist. Well, we will see. Of course, as we
Our ghoulish playlist.
yeah, our ghoulish playlist.
Oh,
Look at you cracking the jokes.
I can't help it.
You're
I'm
on
so
fire
excited.
today. Yeah, you got some.
I love
you got some shtick
October.
today.
This is
I like
my
it.
month. It's my month.
This is your month. It's also your birthday month.
It is my birthday month.
It
Yes.
is your birthday month. Rachel will be 29 years old this year.
Yes, again.
Again, 29 forever.
Yep.
Because she's immortal. She's a vampire, guys.
Yeah.
That's really what
That comment has been made.
it has been made. Yeah. Yeah, you don't seem to age that much. So
I kinda like
I think
that.
you are a little vampiric. I think you have some vampire blood in you.
Whatever. I'll take that. Thank you.
She'll take that. What do you guys think? Is Rachel a little vampiric? I don't know. Let us know. All right. So listen, we're going to get into the show today. We got a lot of great tunes to get to. Of course, let us know as we go along what songs would have made your playlist. What songs do you recommend that we should check out or for anybody to check out? You can do that live right now over on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. And after the show, you can, of course, watch us over on YouTube, leave comments there. And on Spotify, they got a cool little comments section. So if you scroll up on it, you'll be able to leave comments as you listen to the show. Don't do it while you're driving, though. That's not
that
a
would
good
be
idea.
dangerous.
Do it after you're done. If
We
got
want
a
you to be
thought-
safe.
Yes, after the thoughts, do it there. But of course, you can also watch. You can also watch the show or listen to the show anywhere you get podcasts. Head over to songswapshowdown.com so that way you can listen or watch even right there, right on songswapshowdown.com. So, all right. Let's get into it for today. Once again, Dave Mattingly checking in. He's got some great recommendations, which we'll get to. Fork Boy, he's got some ones in there, some good ones in there too. And I see Josh jumping on too. He says the Gabagool.
All right.
The Gabagool is in the house right now.
Okay then.
So all right, let's get into it for today.
All right.
Ray,
Chris.
I want to start with your list. If that's
Okay.
I want to start with your first song to me because I got to
Sure.
tell you, your first song to me was definitely a deep cut, man.
Uh-huh.
You gave me a deep cut. This is a song that I don't really listen to a lot. In fact, I can't even remember the last time I even heard this song. I mean, I know I'd heard it because I've listened to this record, but,
Right.
But the song for everybody out there is called Tattoo Vampire by Blue Oyster Cult.
Yeah.
Off of the Agents of Fortune record. And that is definitely a deep cut.
Yeah.
I like that.
I searched far and wide. Like I'm getting a little bit more in depth in my Song Swap Showdown searches. Oh, the alliteration. Anyway, so yeah, and I wanted to see what I could find too that I didn't remember too much or I didn't know at all. So I did a lot of listening, to curate this list. So
That's good. No, that's good. And we got a lot of good suggestions from the community as well, which we'll share a bunch of those. But this song in particular, this was an interesting one because once again, as I said, I hadn't heard it in a while, like a long time. Originally released in 1976 on the Agents of Fortune record by Blue Oyster Cult. That's also the record of note, which also gave the world Don't Fear the Reaper, which everybody knows and lands on everybody's Halloween playlists all the time. Every time you go search Halloween playlist, Don't Fear the Reaper's on there.
well, because you got it right.
Right.
I mean, you just got it.
Song was originally written by Albert Bouchard, who's the drummer of Blue Oyster Cult, and then his then girlfriend, Helen Robbins. So this one's definitely, though, got that 70s, like, rock theme for sure. Like, this is sounds like the times for sure.
It
like
absolutely does, yes.
Almost a little bit of, like, glam kind of thing, which is, like, kind of funny considering this is the same record that has, like, Don't Fear the Reaper.
Yeah.
And then to kind of hear this, like, sort of like borderline like glam rock, 70s glam rock, not like Poison or anything like that, more like closer to like the Dolls or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's got more of that like New York Dolls kind of.
Yeah, so one of the things that I did look this up because I couldn't find a lot of facts about this song, but I did find out that while the song itself is called Tattoo Vampire, and you could totally take it as a vampire song, the other meaning is that it's often interpreted as a metaphor for addiction, seduction, and a darker side of desire.
Or I also like saw one of the suggestions, and this was AI, so it's totally made up. They're like, it could also just be like the heavy duty fans of the band, like covered in all their occult like tattoos and like showing up. I mean, yes, there are drug references like showing up at the shows, kind of, strung out.
Yeah, no, I mean, that could be a good interpretation either. I mean, listen, the vampires themselves are definitely a metaphor for addiction and
dead on the inside.
Dead on the inside.
I'm dead inside.
I'm dead. Yeah. But this was never released as a single officially off this record, but it has become, like a lot of deep cuts do, becomes a cult fan favorite of the fans of the band. So I don't know if there's any Blue Oyster Cult fans out there. Is this a song that you're like, hey, if I'm going to make my top Blue Oyster Cult song playlist, is this in your top 10? Is it in your top 20? All you hardcore Blue Oyster Cult fans, I want to hear from you. Actually, they released a pretty decent record last year.
Really?
Like, those are a lot of cool singles. I think it was last year. It was either last year or earlier this year, but there was actually some really cool singles. It sounded more 70s, like this style of Blue Oyster Cult. But anyway, let's give it a quick listen here. Let's give it a quick spin. For those of you that have never heard the Blue Oyster Cult version of this song, I don't even think it was a cover. No, it's just this one.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
yeah.
Is there another version?
All right, let me get this up here. Here we go. Here's a little Tattoo Vampire. Totally hear David Johansen sing this. It's a good riff. Is there something very Spinal Tap-y about this?
Yeah, no, it's very like animated. Like I feel like this would be a great song, like some kind of like driving game or like a first-person shooter kind of game.
Yeah,
it's got video game vibes for me.
Good riff. All right. Oh, I'll let. It's like a little 7. All right, so that's a bit of a Tattoo Vampire by Blue Oyster Cult. Deep cut there by Rachel, man.
You're
the
welcome.
Deep cut. Liking the
See,
deep cuts
like
tonight.
I like to pull out the surprises. I don't want to be
Right.
they keep you on your toes.
No, I like that. I like the surprise there. Josh Parr coming and said, "Don't fear the rigatoni." The alternate version of "Don't Fear the Reaper."
Got it.
That sounds like a Weird Al.
Yeah,
Like,
you know what? Yeah.
It's like a Weird Al title. Don't fear the rigatoni. We may have to ask Weird Al, if you're out there. I know Weird Al listens to the show, watches the show a lot, so thank you, Weird Al, for watching. Perhaps you can write a song called "Don't Fear the Rigatoni," done in the style of "Don't Fear the Reaper." I think that'd be pretty good.
Yeah, it kind of works with the accordion, especially if he dresses up with like the,
Right.
like the Italian thing, and you get the little,
the
monkey,
right,
with
right, exactly.
Right?
I dig
I think that works.
Yeah. Tony coming in and saying, "Well, more cowbell."
I know, right?
Of course, more cowbell there. But all right. So where is this landing on the rating chart of 1 to 5 records? Blue Oyster Cult, Tattoo Vampire.
Yes, Chris, where is it landing?
I'm gonna give this a solid 3.3.
All right,
I think
that's actually
it's,
pretty good.
It's better than mid for sure.
Right, yeah.
It's a cool tune, and it is a deep cut, and it's not one that I've spent a lot of time with. In the Blue Oyster Cult catalog, and I
Right.
wouldn't consider myself a hardcore Blue Oyster Cult fan. Though I know you're out there, guys. I know there's Blue Oyster Cult fans out there, but I dig it. It's
Yeah.
actually a great piece of 70s
It is. I feel like
rock.
it would go really well on a 70s playlist.
Yes.
But also I think it works for, your Halloween, vampire, ghost and ghouls.
Yeah, I think if you're looking for something a little different to add into your playlist this year, I would definitely consider putting Tattoo Vampire by Blue Oyster Cult in there.
Yeah.
I think it's a good one. So what do you guys think on a scale of 1 to 5 records? How would you rate Tattoo Vampire by Blue Oyster Cult? We want to hear from you. Let us know. Once again, you can do that in the comments right now if you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, and or Facebook. Also, you can do that post-show over on Spotify and over on YouTube as well, where everything lives forever and ever and ever. Tony's coming saying agreed. 3.3 records for Blue Oyster Cult.
Okay.
So we're in step on that one together. So, all right, let's go on to my first song to you.
All right. So you've got Closer by Kings of Leon.
Yeah. Yes. And I chose that one because first of all, I don't think I've ever, as far as I know the history of the show, I don't think I've ever given that one. But it's been on a list for a while of
Okay.
cool vampire songs that don't often, I think, get thought about as a vampire song, but it is 100% about a vampire. And
Okay.
I don't know. It's got, and that record, that Kings of Leon record in particular, that one, the name of that record was Only by the Night. Really, that's that's the one that has Sex on Fire.
Right.
And,
The album, the quintessential
Kings
of
the
Leon
one that got
record.
them over. But that is a solid record, front to back. And I think this is a really cool song. In fact, I think this song is the first track on that record.
Oh, okay.
If I'm correct. Let me
I don't know.
let me check the facts on that one. Yes, it is. It's the album opener.
Oh,
It's the album opener. But anyway, so I chose it just because I thought it was cool, it was different, and I like this song.
It is different, actually. It
Yeah.
gives a little bit of a different vibe than the rest of their
Right? Yeah,
than the rest
especially
of the record.
yeah,
So.
when you get into Sex on Fire and Use Somebody and all that. But it's
You can definitely tell it's the same band, but it has a little bit of a different feel to it.
I feel like that this song, and as much as we don't like Queen of the Damned soundtrack is actually pretty darn good.
God, I love the soundtrack. It's great.
And I feel like that this song, now that movie came out in the 90s and all that, but I think the 90s, but this song would have, I think,
right.
fit really well on the soundtrack for Queen of the Damned.
Yeah, I could see that.
Maybe they'll put it on, Lestat is finally coming. I saw the trailer for that. Looks awesome. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's going to be so great. We loved the new Interview with a Vampire. I also feel like this could fit well on that if they were doing more modern needle drops on that show, which they might, because Lestat is him being a rock star and everything.
Yes,
So
which I'm interested to see
would be
because
cool.
I love this guy as Lestat.
Oh, this guy Lestat is sick. He's great.
Yeah, he really is.
I love him.
He's perfect.
Yeah.
Casting was spot on.
What is his name? Let me look that up. Because I want to give him props. We're talking about him. What is this guy's name? Who's playing Lestat?
Yeah, not Tom Cruise.
No, not Tom Cruise. Oh, Sam Reed. Sam
Reed, okay.
Sam Reed. Very good. Very good as Lestat.
Love
he's
him.
Got the good luck. The cheekbones.
It is too, but I think the attitude is there. He's got that
He's got that
like,
sex appeal.
That sex appeal, but it's like, yeah, it's that impish, like, troublemaker.
Yeah.
Like,
I like him.
yeah,
Very well cast.
He's got it down. Like, he's got, that is Lestat, right? He's like that.
Oh, here, Josh goes, here comes an entire season of Ghost as the Lestat soundtrack. No, that's not happening. Although, not bad. Ghost would be a good stand-in for a Lestat band, I think, right? No? I don't know. But judging by your face, you're not into that.
I don't know. I feel like it, especially just from what I got from the books and like how they did it in the last movie too, and having like I don't know. Yeah, no, not Ghost. It's too poppy. It's too kitsch. Like, it needs to be like ethereal. Like, it has to be like
maybe like him.
Like, but it has to be like that heavenly like
yeah.
It's very ethereal.
Tony's
like,
saying, God, no Ghost.
No, it's
Lestat
too cheesy.
Yeah, but I think this song could fit in. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I feel like it has good vampire movie
like
vibes.
I like 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 it needs to be like Deftones. Sorry,
right.
Like it's got like I don't know.
30 Days a Night. This could have fit in good on a 30 Days a Night.
Yes. Now see,
yes, I love that movie.
That I could
great
see.
comic book too.
That I could see.
So all right. So I thought I know we went off on a tangent there,
like,
but
play the song, Christopher.
But we did talk about the song. Playing the song.
Play the song.
Play the
Christopher.
song. Here it comes. All right. This is close, a little bit closer. I'm going to get it up here. There we go. Love that. I love that. That sounds Jeff Thompson.
It does. Yeah.
All right. There, you get the point.
You get the gist.
It's a good. It's a good tune, man. It's got a really eerie feel to it.
It does.
I like it. But it doesn't matter what I like.
Well, does it ever? I mean, it really just matters what I like, right?
Yeah, only matters what
it's
you
all
like.
about me.
So, yeah.
My opinion, my rating, my score. All right, so I am not the hugest Kings of Leon fan.
I know, but I think you like this record. Though.
I do like this record. I like the music. Like, they're very talented. Mm-hmm. I don't like the vocals. I don't like the way his vocals go with this music. Mm-hmm. Like, something about it for me just doesn't gel because he's not a bad singer.
No, I mean, he's got that, I mean, listen, Kings of Leon before this record still had like, they were doing like that very like Creedence.
Right.
Sort of like, not full on Creedence, but they had that.
No, I don't love that.
They
and
had the vibe.
I definitely like this style better, but it's just, I don't know. It's the fit for me of the vocals and the music. And I really, really do like the music. Mm-hmm. And I have to say, this is, I mean, if I was going to pick like maybe a top Kings of Leon song, this would be up there.
Okay.
Because it's a little bit more of a fit for me. It's a little bit different. Like the
it's
styles.
More ethereal.
It is, which I do like, but like it is, there's something about it. Like the guy, he's got a good voice and the music is great. I don't love the marriage of the two, like for this band. And I'm like, I have nothing, it's completely subjective. I have no quantifying evidence as to why I don't like it. It just doesn't work for me.
Okay.
That being said, I really listened to this song a couple times. I do like it.
Right.
I wouldn't turn it off.
Okay. So,
Kings of Leon is never going to be like a first pick for me, but I don't generally turn them off either.
Would you add this to a playlist?
I think I would. I would put this on, it wouldn't be my favorite song on the playlist, but I would put this on there. I mean, I give it like a 3.5.
All right. 3.5 for Closer. Kings of Leon. All right.
Which really isn't bad considering, like I said, I'm not the hugest Kings of Leon fan. So that actually is a pretty good compliment.
All right. What do you guys think? How would you rate Closer by Kings of Leon on a scale of 1 to 5 records? Rachel has said she would give it a 3.5 and she wouldn't turn it off, which is good. And you would add it to a playlist.
Yeah, no, I would definitely.
Yeah.
It's solid.
Yeah. And I mean, it's about a lovesick vampire, which I love that. I love that that's what it's about, a lovesick vampire. And when you listen to the lyrics too, it's like definitely feeds right into that, which I like. I don't know. Like I said, I feel like it's. I mean, 4 days a night or 30 days a night was like not, but I could see this for some reason, even though it's got nothing to do with the song in that movie. I could see this. I don't know, maybe being in that film, used somewhere, or definitely Let's Stop.
Okay,
you don't seem to agree with that.
No.
All right, so there you go, guys. Those are our first 2 songs. Let's go into some of the picks that we got before we move on here.
Okay.
Because we got some good suggestions from the community here.
There's so many vampire songs out there. Like
So
I was
many.
so amazed. Like when I was
It's a
just
good
looking
topic.
through playlist, like we are obsessed like with vampires. So many mainstream bands with like charted songs
Mm-hmm.
about vampires.
Yeah, vampires. I just think it's because it's such in the mainstream of like, between movies and books, and it's just, I think it's an easy, and it is a good metaphor for, other things.
So
like,
many other things, but I think
So-
like people just love the idea of like living off of other people.
Yeah, I think so too.
Right? I mean,
so. I think
there's
people
something
think
very
that.
seductive and sexy and
Yeah, I like that. What do you guys think? You guys like vampires? Would you want to be a vampire? Would you want to be a vampire? Would you want to be a vampire?
I think I would be an awesome vampire.
I think you would make a pretty good vampire. If you had, but you'd have to do like hella stock and like read minds, and he knows like
Just
sort
go
of-
after the evildoers,
sort of
right?
people
So I'd
who
be like the
deserve it.
Dexter of vampires, right?
Right, I think you would be the Dexter of vampires. That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
All right, so Dave Mattingly, of course, as Dave Super Dave, the VP of the VIPs, has picked songs for everybody here.
Yeah, he just went nuts. He
Put a
like
huge list here. I like
everyone
this.
gets a song. Everyone gets songs.
Everybody
songs
gets
for
songs.
everyone.
So, songs that suck for Chris. The Jazz Butcher meets Count Dracula. Rocky Erickson, one of my favorites. I love the song Night of the Vampire. I love Night of the Vampire. That is a good one. And Tom Smith, I had a Shoggoth.
I don't know if I know that one.
I don't know that one either, but I'm going to check that out. For Rachel, he said songs that bite. Annie Lennox, Love Song for a Vampire. Goldfrapp, that is a good song. Alive, that's a good one.
It is a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one, man.
Kind of reminds me of like ABBA. I get like really, really strong ABBA vibes from that song.
That's a good call. Yeah, because I heard you listen to it before.
Yeah, it's like very dancey, and I was like, I like this.
And Rasputina, I haven't heard Rasputina in a while. Transylvanian Concubine. Yeah, man, Rasputina. I have not thought of that name in a long time. I used to do a lot of work for, you remember back in the day when I used to do all the work for Red and Sony and all that.
Yes.
And Rasputina was like one of the bands they were always constantly pushing. So when I would put together like the little reel of like, here's what's released this week.
Right.
And they would,
Like what year?
Rasputina.
What was the time frame for that?
I feel like Rasputina was like early 2000s.
Okay.
Let's see. I was probably like, early to mid 2000s, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I think so. It always becomes a blur, but I think that's when they were kind
Okay.
of in there. And then Dave even went us so far as to pick songs for Amanda, if she still watches. So he says songs that rot for Amanda if she's still watching. Bonnie Tyler, Total Eclipse of the Heart, which we just did a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we just talked about that 2 weeks ago.
Vampire song that was written for a play or theater or musical that Jim Steinman was working on. That would have been about vampires.
Yeah.
The Misfits. We know how much Amanda loves the Misfits.
They're her favorite.
Yeah, their favorite.
She just wants to hug them.
Yeah, Vampira and Norma Taniga. I think so. Norma Taniga.
I have no idea.
You're dead.
I'm not even going to try that.
I'm gonna have to check these out though. I'm gonna have to check out the Norma one. I mean, I know the other two, of course, but
Yeah, I know. Me too. I don't know that
we
one.
have our little Misfits Fiend Skull back there too. All right, and then
I didn't put anything Halloweeny on. I literally just realized that I'm still in the same clothes I was
I don't
running
have
around.
anything Halloweeny
I'm
on.
like, all right,
Yeah.
next week we will do better.
Yeah.
I will show up in true
Halloween
October
garb.
fashion.
Yeah, we didn't really dress up too much.
I'll maybe even put my Vans on, and it's
been a long day. It's been a long weekend.
Misfit stuff. I got Jack Skellington stuff. I got
Yeah.
pumpkins. I've got we've got the Song Swap Showdown, like pumpkin shirts.
Oh, that's right.
We should wear those. We should
wear those.
coordinate and wear those
We
one
should
show.
absolutely do that. That's correct. We should do that. Songs. And here's songs for Ian. Songs from 6 Feet Down Under for Ian. Bauhaus, Bela Lugosi, Zed, Blue Oyster Cult, Nosferatu. Another vampire song
I
from
know.
them.
They
man.
have actually a lot of. So when you go through that list, like Blue Oyster Cult comes up a couple times.
And Smashing Pumpkins, Bullet with Butterfly Wings.
Yes, that came up as well. Like, so I was just looking through Spotify vampire playlists, which are extensive. I mean, I'm sure everyone's looking this up this time of year, but it's like, there are so many.
There's a lot.
So many songs about vampires.
And of course, Tony's got some more picks as well. Of course, Tony Eclipse of the Heart is on the list. I think that's gonna be on everybody's list. Fearless Vampire Killer, Bad Brains. I almost gave you that one tonight.
Yeah.
Just because I love the Bad Brains.
Yes, I know you do.
Rest in Peace with Once More with Feeling on the Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and James Marshall's as Spike doing that one. Also, Psychic Vampires by Corrosion of Conformity or the Ringworm cover, which you would not know who Ringworm is, but good pick, Tony. That's a good one. Casualty Vampire by Circle Jerks. Great song. That's a classic Circle Jerk song. And The Living Dead by Evil. Evil. There you go.
Okay.
Some good picks there. If you guys have any picks, let us know. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know what picks would make your vampiric playlist. Songs that suck. Apparently.
Yeah, songs that suck.
Songs that suck. All right, so moving in to your second song to me for tonight. This is one that we wish we had heard live.
I'm so sad. I can see why though. Like, I mean, if you listen to the lyrics, I'm just thinking like maybe he was not in a good place when he wrote this song and he doesn't want to play it.
Very possible. That is extremely possible. I mean, I don't know why they don't play the song. So
it's such a fun song.
So the band we're talking about, everybody, is Super Drag, Do the Vampire. We went to go see Super Drag. That's the record back there, re-release of Regretful Years. Went to go see them this weekend at the Bowery Ballroom. They did not disappoint.
Oh, they were so good.
Sounded fantastic, phenomenal. Sold out crowd in New York. They did 2 nights in a row. We went to the Saturday night show. And they, on both nights, they did not do the Vampire.
No, they did not.
Off of their phenomenal second record, Head Trip in Every Key, which I don't know if they have a love-hate relationship with that record. It was the record because Regretfully Yours had the standout single, did well.
Right.
Then Head Trip in Every Key came out and it sort of bombed, but it is a phenomenal record.
Such a good record.
Such a good record. And because they didn't have like that sucked out, they didn't have Sucked Out in the Feeling. They didn't have songs like that on it. It was more Beatles-esque, I'd say.
They weren't ready for that yet. I think that you have to wait for album like 5.
Yeah, before you
start before you start going like in that Beatles realm of you gotta get in at least. You can't do it on your sophomore.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh, by the way, some quick before we move on though, we did get I missed some of these comments here. Josh Barr gave 4 records to Kings of Leon. He is saying also. Tony's saying Rachel would be Laddie from the Lost Boys if you were a vampire. And Josh is also coming with At Dawn They Sleep by Slayer. Yeah, that's a great vampire song. All right. So this song, Do the Vampire, is just an awesome tune. I mean, it is power pop infection. Mm-hmm. And I was bummed they didn't do it. I mean, they did many other good songs, but it was one I was like, and everybody was screaming it out the whole night, every day, like, do the vampire, do the vampire. But this is a really good song. So I don't know if anybody's ever heard this song. It was the single from Head Trip in Every Key. I remember when I was doing college radio back in the day and this record came out, this was the single they were pushing big. And I was like, this song is going to be huge.
And it should be. Like, this is a great song. Like, it's a great single. It's got everything. Like, it's got all the earmarks. Like, it hits every note.
It's got everything you want.
Right.
It's a Head Trip in Every Key.
It really is.
So here's a little bit of Do the Vampire. Helps if you turn up the sound. See, this is what happens.
Volume.
Live radio.
Volume.
Guys. Live shows.
Volume.
This should be on everybody's playlist.
The Oneaters.
Yeah, the Oneaters. That's
the Wonders beat.
Yeah, we talk about that all the time. That if
Like if the Wonders were a real band, they would be super drag.
they would be super drag. It's what super drag. It's what the Wonders would have turned into.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
100%.
Definitely.
Not Captain Geach and the Shrimp Shack Shooters.
No. Although I would still love to have a Captain Geach and the Shrimp Shack Shooters record one day.
That would be great.
It's
Even
a
just
45.
a shirt, like with a little sailor hat.
Yeah, with the little sailor hat. Just because, whatever. That Thing You Do, great movie, by the way. I could never, ever get sick of seeing That Thing You Do.
Nope.
Captain Geach and the Shrimp Shack Shooters. That was Captain Geach and the Shrimp Shack Shooters right there with Do the Vampire.
Yep.
But yeah, Super Drag, guys. Great song. Absolutely love that song. I mean, if you're watching this, you just saw us like singing along with this. And
Yeah,
going nuts,
absolutely.
so.
Like, and if you like that kind of stuff and you've not heard of that band, like they are so worth checking out. They're just so much fun.
Yeah, hopefully they come together. They do some more live shows. I mean, they did 2 shows in LA back in May, and they did these 2 New York shows, and that's kind of it. So, but Jonathan Davis, the singer of Super Drag, actually dropped a really decent solo record too, like really good
But he
solo
said
record.
they are working on some new music.
They played a new song.
That's what he said, and then they played a new song.
Yep,
and
so-
it sounded really good.
Did sound really good. Sounded like Super Drag. So anyway, where do I rate the song? So I completely stand out for Super Drag in all the worst ways. So I cannot be unbiased about my opinion on this song. So
He loves them.
I love them. This is a 5 record song for me because
Absolutely.
honestly, for as long as I've been listening to this song, because this was released back in the tender year of 1998.
Wow.
I know, head trip and every key. 1998, and I cannot get sick of listening to any of these Super Drag records. It still sounds so
He really
good to me.
can't. He listens to them like sometimes at nauseum, like to the point where I'm like, I love this band. And I get to the point sometimes where I'm like, all right, we need to break the Super Drag cycle here. We've been listening to this for like a week straight now. Put some other songs in the mix.
I get stuck.
He does. He gets stuck in a loop.
This is it's a phenomenal record, and I give it 5 records. This is a 5 record song. I don't get sick of hearing Do the Vampire.
Me either.
Ever.
No, I don't think I mean, it's been this many years I've been listening to it. I will always choose to put it on. I will always turn it up, and I will always, always, always sing along.
Yeah. Tony is coming in with saying 4.2 for Super Drag for him, and Josh 4.5 out of 5 for Super Drag. Half point deduction for no pasta references.
Well, fair is fair.
No pasta references.
I know.
Sorry. No gabagool. No, the gabagool. All right. So anyway, I am 5 records for Super Drag. Do the Vampire. How would you guys rate that song? Let us know in the comments, or once again on Spotify. You do is scroll up and let us know how you would have rated Do the Vampire by Super Drag. All right, Ray.
Chris
My second song to you.
is I keep losing my
You're losing your notes there.
I'm losing my notes. Okay. Walking with a Vampire, the Draculas.
Yes. Honestly, this song is really new. Just dropped a week ago.
Yeah.
And
okay.
these guys are a Jersey City. They're out of Jersey City. They're great. I wanted to see them last year. I think I remember you. I was like trying to go and I didn't feel good. It was because they played with the Mummies.
Right.
And I wanted to see the
okay,
Mummies,
okay.
and they opened for the Mummies, and I didn't go. It was at Wadey Hall. And just in time for Halloween, they dropped a brand new song. And this is actually our song of the week on Radio Garden State this week. So if you listen to Radio Garden State, RadioGardenState.com, it is our song of the week this week. So
Shameless promotion.
shameless. But I love this band, and I've been waiting for them to drop some new music because they got a new member. They got a new bass player, and they were, I guess, took a hiatus a little bit, but they seem to be back out playing shows, and I guess they were working on some new music.
Yeah, this was so fun. Very like early 60s girl group vibes.
Yeah,
like I feel
that's
like,
their vibe.
it was just like leader of the pack and then he kissed me, like kind of.
It
like,
sounds just like those.
yeah, I mean, it's like it would go perfectly in the beginning of a movie where the girl's getting ready and she's dancing around her bedroom.
Yeah.
Or like that.
Yeah, like the before she's getting stalked by the killer.
Or that too.
The final girl. Well, no, she's probably the first girl, not the final.
No,
girl.
this is the beginning of the movie song.
Yeah, not the final girl. Final girl's like.
You got to get creepier for that.
Yeah,
right?
much creepier. But yeah, I mean, they're just a newer band, and they've been around for a couple of years now here in New Jersey, and they've been dropping singles, and I think they're great, and they got cool merch too, and I'm anxious to see what other music they release this
I was
year.
going to say, I'm going to have to listen a little bit more. I really like this song.
Yeah.
You know, if you like that kind of like early 60s girl group kind of vibe, definitely recommend it.
Yeah. It's very good.
I would definitely put this on a playlist. Like it's a fun, especially like, you know, like Halloween party kind of playlist.
Yeah, it fits right in.
Absolutely. It's a fun kind of party song.
Yeah. All right, so let's play a little bit of Walking with a Vampire by the Draculas.
Yeah, where she's like, you know, pining over the like lost love, you know,
Yeah.
writing love letters. It's like the hopelessly devoted part in Greece.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like Little Shop of Horrors where the trio pops up and
Yep. That's right. It does have a very Little Shop of Horrors vibe.
yeah.
All right, so that's a little bit of the Draculas with Walking with a Vampire. Great band out of Jersey City. Doing it unsigned, independent music. Support bands. Support independent music, guys. It's important. So we know you would put this on a playlist.
Yes, absolutely.
So I already feel good about it. But
Yeah, no,
where
it's
would you
super fun.
rate this on a scale of 1 to 5
I
records?
give it like a 4.2.
4.2. That's pretty good.
It is. I mean, and it might just be because it's that time of year. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if I listen to this in the summer,
It may not have, but they have some good summer songs though too.
no, right. So I'm like, but I'm just talking about this particular
Right.
song. But I'm like, you know, listening to it now, thinking about Halloween
Yeah.
playlists and all that kind of stuff. It really
It's got a
fits.
feel, man.
It's fun. It's good. Like, it's
Yeah.
just whether you like this kind of music or not, it's solid.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's-
produced well. Like, the harmonies are all there, and
Yeah.
I love this kind of like this is something I would sing along with, like if
Yeah.
it was on for sure, because it's just kind of fun to sing and like, yeah, it's cute, it's kitsch, it's like,
Yeah, it's got all.
I like it.
It's got all the feels. Tony coming in with saying outstanding 4.7 records for him.
wow, okay.
Yeah. Josh saying feed me, Seymour. Does have a Little Shop of Horrors feel.
It does. I'm
That's
like,
that's
yeah.
very cool. I didn't. You know what? I didn't even think of that at first until you said it. I'm like, oh yeah, it's right.
Because I could almost see it, like I'm like literally picturing scenes, right?
Yeah.
While I'm thinking like you could literally be having like I said, it's like the hopelessly devoted scene, like where
Right.
she's like writing the letter or whatever. But you can almost see like the trio of background singers just like popping up in the background, doing it,
Yeah.
ooh, kind of.
It's true. You absolutely can.
So
I like it.
It's very strange and scary inside my head. So I shared a little bit of that with you, and I'm sorry, but you know,
Don't apologize.
it's
Tony
there.
Tony says I'm a sucker for a musical sound.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, so there you go, everybody. Rachel has spoken, and she's given it a. You said 4.2.
Yeah, I did.
4.2. Well, how would you rate that song? The Draculas, Walking with a Vampire. How would you rate that? All right, guys, real quick before we move on, one more. I got a quick ask for you. Please hit that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube right now. Feel free to share this video with a friend and give us a like. And also hit the little bell because
For notifications.
Yeah, you got to hit the notifications so that way you can get notified when we go live, which is Mondays at 7 o'clock, and when we put up new videos. We're going to start working on some more other videos that we could do besides the show.
some reaction stuff. We could actually probably watch some vampire.
vampire.
There's so many vampire songs out there. Like, so I think that might be fun for Halloween.
Yeah. So, but if you guys have any suggestions, drop them
We
in
would
the
love some.
comments.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, give us some suggestions of some videos we could watch that we can react to because we love doing that, and we want to start making some more.
Oh, I
content
love
for you guys.
reacting. I love overreacting.
You love
I do.
overreacting,
It's my thing. I'm really good at it.
That's your jam.
Yeah, I mean, here's my chance to shine. So
Here it is. All right, guys, let's keep going here as we move through the show tonight. All right, your song is a song that has appeared on the show before.
oh, okay. I didn't know that.
It's okay. It's all good. I actually gave this song to Amanda last year for our vampire episode, but it was nice to revisit this song because it is a very cool song, and we were talking about songs that would go really well in the Lestat
Yes.
show. And I totally think him,
Yeah.
this
is like the perfect.
is basically what the Lestat band, I feel like, sounds like in my head.
In Chris's head.
In my head. I feel like, and anybody out there, I know a lot of people have listened to him, and, definitely they made their mark for sure. And, he's still out there playing as under his name there. His name is, what's his name? Not Vinny. I'm blanking out. Oh, Villy Vallo. That's it, Villy Vallo. I'm like Villy Vallo, who is basically him. But yeah, this Finnish band, man, great band, and they got an awesome sound, and I love this song. I think this song's great. I have this song on many Halloween.
It's just I could not like it was the most.
It's a good tune.
It really is, and I was like, I didn't want to go obvious on anything, and I'm like, it's obscure enough.
They actually do a really good version of Wicked Game, by the way.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Which I think you would like. This is a band I think that you would actually like. You should get into them a little bit more because it's all like sounds like kind of like that.
Yeah, no, I really really like it. So
yeah, so this is coming off the record Dark Light, which was released back in 2005.
Wow,
2005. And basically, this was the band's first U.S. release when they got signed to Sire Records. Vinny Vallo, who we were just talking about, he wrote the song, and it's basically like, I mean, if you guys have never been, or if you've never really listened to him, it's very gothic rock kind of a sound, and is actually the opening to the record on this one. So I think it's really cool because it actually does set the tone really well for that record in particular. Basically, I mean, as we've talked about on the show before, when it comes to the song, it's basically a plea for a connection and salvation through love. The vampire heart is a symbolic of eternal consuming passion. Villy Vallo once described it as a heart that never dies even when love does. This would actually be a pretty good video for us to watch.
Yeah, I think so.
I think this would be a fun one to watch because it's like they're like in a castle and all this stuff.
This might also be a cool band to play at the Bronze.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, if we're talking about Buffy the Vampire Slayer friends out there.
Yes.
The Bronze, you guys know what we're talking about. But that was the club that was in basically almost every episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
That everybody seemed to be able to get into and just drink if they were underage.
It was like their obsessions.
Yeah, but they were all drinking.
Were they?
It was underage. I don't know. I always felt like they were all drinking.
They were drinking. Maybe some of them, but like, how can you drink and then go slay vampires? That's just.
Yeah, but she's got a fast metabolism.
I guess so, but
it's
I'm
almost
like,
like she
no.
can't get
Like,
drunk.
I'm sorry, Willow can't be out drinking. Like, I just no.
No, Willow can't be drinking. But Buffy, I feel like her.
Buffy was drinking. I'm like, I choose to believe that they were drinking soda.
All right. Well, you can choose that.
That is my belief.
Yeah. So all right, let's listen to Vampire Heart here from him, so you guys can all get a flavor of this one. It's a good song.
It reminds me of the Halloween music.
Yeah.
But it also does have a very close, older ghost, not newer ghost.
Like the first couple.
First couple records, yeah.
Yeah, he definitely was inspired. Tobias was definitely inspired by him.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, Finland, Denmark.
Right, yeah. It's all the same.
So it's actually strong.
It really is. No, it's great.
Vampire Heart.
All right, so a little hymn right there with Vampire Heart. So I like that song a lot. I'm actually glad you gave it to me, even though we covered it on a song last year. But it was good because it was giving that to Amanda and having Amanda react. And Amanda actually liked that song.
It's a good song.
She did like that
it's
song.
It's really hard to,
I think it's hard to not like.
It
Yeah.
is, especially if you
Catchy.
like, and I know she likes 80s stuff, so like any kind of like electronic kind
Yeah.
of stuff, like if you're a fan of like, you know,
Yeah, like dark wave and
yeah, all
synthwave
that stuff.
Yeah.
I think if you like any of that, this is definitely something worth checking out. Like
Yeah.
it's, you know, probably something you'd like.
Poppy goth music.
Yeah, that's it. It's
Yeah.
happy goth.
Happy goth. Anyway,
we should start a station just with like
happy goth.
Sirius XM, someone, you know,
Happy
like
goth.
happy goth, right? There's a lot of it. There really is.
Well, we know the executives from SiriusXM listen to the show because they're dialed in as to what's going on, and since we have our finger on the pulse.
Yeah, right.
They
Because we're
listen.
picking songs from like, you know,
Right.
20 years ago.
Right, we got our finger on the pulse of what's hot and hip. So happy goth, guys.
Yeah, happy goth, yeah.
That's an extra channel there for you. So where do I rate this song on a scale of 1 to 5 records? I love this song. I think it's great. I give it a 4.5.
All right.
It's not eternity playlist, but it's
It's
up
on a
there.
playlist.
It's up there. It's on several
It's
playlists.
on several playlists.
It is on
like,
several playlists. So that's where I'm rating now. Where would you guys rate?
on the Happy Goth Station playlist.
Happy Goth Station. You know now, I want to see somebody create a Happy Goth playlist on Spotify. It probably is in there. I bet if we search for it, it's
I
probably
bet you we
somebody's
could
got
find it.
Yeah. So that's where I rate it. Where do you
might
guys
be
put it?
That might also be a good Halloween-y theme. Happy Goth.
Happy Goth. You know what? I'm going to do it. Now that we're talking about it, I'm going to do a quick.
I'm just full of ideas.
You have so many good ideas. All right, here we go. Happy Goth. Let's see if it comes up. Upbeat, happy Goth. Let's see. Playlists. Upbeat, happy Goth. Happy Goth. Silly, happy Goth playlist. Oh, look, the happy Goth mix, because Spotify heard us talking about it.
It did.
Romantic
It
goth
says,
mix.
It says, we know what kind of music you listen to, and we're going to put this on there.
Goth music for baby bats. Goth summer. Songs that vampires dance to at goth clubs.
Okay.
This is what we're looking at here. This is all on Spotify. Just type it in.
I'm going to have fun with that.
Tony says 3.7 for him. Still not a big fan of him. But 3.7 is pretty good, though.
No, it's pretty decent. And I could see why that's not his thing.
Yeah, I can see that, too. So, all right. My last song to you.
Rocket from the Crypt.
Off of one of my favorite Halloween compilations of all time.
Such a good record.
Oh, Blade. You're saying that song could be in Blade? Tony, is that what you're saying? Could be
see
in
that.
Blade? Yeah,
So
so
we're
talking about Rocket from the Crypt.
Rocket from the Crypt. Yeah, I drink blood.
I drink blood. Love that song. Off of the Halloween Hootenanny record that Rob Zombie put together. And it is still one of my favorite Halloween compilations. In fact, High Tide Recordings out of New Jersey they did a reissue of it. So, of course, it's on pumpkin vinyl. I
Sweet.
definitely want to get my hands on that because that is a fantastic Halloween compilation. It has Zachary on it, for crying out loud. I mean, John Zachary, of course, anybody. And Zachary was old when I was watching. I mean, that was like our parents grew up watching.
Oh God,
Zachary.
yeah. This is like before our time even.
But I remember
again. Here
being
we
a
are
kid.
with her. You
Yeah,
know,
here we are with our finger on the pulse
pulse.
of things that are cool. John Zachary, who basically was like every
retro cool.
like the cool ghoul. He was a radio personality, but he also did like how like vampire. Every like local TV station had like the guy that the person who dressed up and like introduced like the scary movies and stuff like that. And he was like our area, John Zachary. He was that guy, and but he is on this compilation, and I love Halloween Hootenanny. And there's so many. Like, if you guys don't like, check out the bands that are on this record. It's very cool. You've got Rock from the Crypt is on here, as we said. We've got Rob Zombie with the Ghastly Runs, Reverend Horton Heat, the Barbara, Southern Culture, and the Skins on the Skids, Saint and Pilgrims, Frenchie, the Amazing Crowns, the Swinging Net Breakers, baby.
Oh, yes.
No costumes, no candy. It's a great one. You've got Deadbolt, Phantom Surfers. It is a excellent compilation.
Chris is having trouble with words this evening.
I can't get the words out, but I love this Rocket from the Crypt song.
Okay, so play it.
Well, I thought you had more to say about it. I thought you looked like you had notes on it or something like that. I thought you were gonna
Play the song and then I'll talk.
give me notes.
Oh, I'll give you notes.
Josh is on a roll tonight with the pasta references.
I was gonna say, what are the pasta references for I Drink Blood?
Rotelli on the Rotelli from the Crypt.
Oh dear.
He's reaching with that one.
Risotto. Duh.
Risotto
From the Crypt.
but that's not really pasta.
It's not.
That's
It's
a
rice.
Yeah.
But whatever.
All right, so here's a banger, guys.
Ravioli from the Crypt.
Ravioli from the Crypt is a good one. Yeah. Ratatouille.
That's not pasta.
I know, but it's ratatouille from the Crypt. It does sound fun.
Rollatini.
Eggplant rollatini from the Rock from the Crypt, one of the greatest American rock bands that ever exists. John Reese, man. Swami John Reese.
So sounds dangerous. Love it.
Should be like drag racing, right? Like
Yeah.
drag races should be happening to this.
Oh yeah, but like classic monster drag race. So I think like the future of black between versus Frankenstein.
Sure.
You know, famous monsters. Alright, well that's all the rock from the Crypt there.
I drink blood. All right, Rag.
Love Rocket from the Crypt. Such a fun band.
Where do you rate it?
Really, really love these guys. Really fun to see live.
Oh my God, yeah,
They
we
put
saw
on
them at Warped Tour.
Such a great show.
We saw them at Warped Tour before Asbury Park got rejuvenated.
Yeah, before it was clean and
Yeah, it looked like Beirut.
it did. It
bombed out
literally
Beirut.
completely bombed out. There was like nothing there standing except for the Stone Pony and the bowling alley.
Yeah,
That was it.
yeah.
There's
And the Wonder Bar.
And the Wonder Bar. Yes. Sorry. How could I forget the Wonder
Yeah.
Bar? But anyway, love Rocket from the Crypt. This one's like, it's really, really up there on it. It's like a 4.8 for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
I love this band.
Yeah, Rock from the Crypt. You cannot go wrong. With Rock
They
from the
definitely have songs for me that are a 5. Like this is not my favorite Rocket from the Crypt song, but
Crypt. Yeah, but it's fun. It's just a banger.
So
Straight
fun.
banger.
Yeah, and like as far as vampire songs go, like, you know, is up there, but yeah.
I drink blood. It's pretty simple. You better
But
get out
yeah,
of my way.
this is a band I really love. I love seeing them. So much fun.
Yeah.
So much energy. Such a great vibe.
They were great, man. Rock from the Crypt was great. And let's see, Josh coming in with the Swami approves of this podcast. Swami John Reese. Thank you. Yeah. And Tony coming in with 4.2 a Rocket from the Crypt. I drink blood. Look at that. Wow. What an amazing show tonight. A lot of fun.
Yes.
We had a lot of fun here tonight, guys.
Yeah,
We,
and Chris was fading before we started. He wasn't sure how well he was going to make it through. And I said,
Yeah.
as soon as we start, you're going to perk right up and get right into it. And
I was fading.
once again, I was right.
It was a very long weekend. It was a very fun weekend.
Yeah, it
very
was.
action-packed,
Really?
jam-packed, very fun weekend. But I'm old, and
then I made him shop for furniture today. So.
went furniture shopping today, which was kind of fun. I got to sit on different couches and everything, which was kind of cool. I like trying out the couches.
Adult type fun.
Adulting.
Yeah, I got to go and sit on several couches.
Yeah. After we
top notch day, guys.
we went to go see Super Drag on Saturday. Of course, Mike Ham and Chrissy. Mike Ham, who was Radio Garden State. They got married yesterday. And a beautiful day in Asbury Park. It was
Yeah,
great.
it was such a great day.
But 2 late nights in a row.
Yeah.
And then got up and went couch shopping this
Right,
morning.
because I took off from work because I was not about to show up after
And then
that.
I came home and basically took like a 3-hour nap.
Lucky you.
I was tired, man.
No, you needed it. I get it.
Yeah, this is a good one. All right, guys. So listen, that does it here for us. Next week we'll be back with another spooky theme. We'll have to figure that one out.
I would like, anybody has suggestions, put it in the group.
us know.
Love to hear it. You know, Happy Goth sounds like it could be fun.
Yeah, here use songs that goths dance to. Comment. Is that a contention for a theme there, Tony? Songs that goth dance to.
Goth dance party.
Goth dance party. Dave will be all over that one. He's like Mr. New Wave Dave, man. He's got all the tunes. But yeah, let us know what theme you would like. We're gonna keep it obviously for the rest of this month spooky theme. So let us know what would make a good theme for next week's show.
Danny Elfman songs. Oink.
Oingo
Oingo,
Oingo Boingo. That'd be funny. Just all Oingo Boingo.
I mean, it could just be like Danny Elfman, right? Because he's just done so many anything from any movie that Danny Elfman has ever done, and we could
a lot.
We could have a lot of fun with that.
Ranking Danny Elfman songs.
I don't know.
Tony's saying sure for that one. Songs that goths dance to.
Yeah,
Dance goth.
that
Songs.
sounds fun.
A lot of Susie and the Banshees.
I love Susie and the
Bauhaus.
Band. Yes. Also love Bauhaus.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us again tonight here on Song Swap Showdown. Once again, we go live on Mondays at 7 o'clock right here on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Hit that subscribe button so that way you are subscribed to our channel. It helps grow the channel. Hit that like button and also the little bell so you get notified. Of course, head over to songswapshowdown.com where you can watch or listen to this on your favorite podcast platform, on the go and on demand in all those spots, all those places. And follow us over on Facebook too and Instagram at Song Swap
Yeah,
Showdown.
and honestly, follow us on Facebook and let us know, number one, if you have any themes you want to put in there and any reaction videos you would like to see us do.
Yeah, let us know, man, because we want to start getting back to doing some reacting videos here. So
so again, I need to overreact like over and over and over again. So
yeah,
doesn't everyone want to see that?
Yeah, Josh is saying hit the damn bell. That's right. Hit the damn bell. We love you too, Tony. Thank you for saying that. Appreciate you, bud. Love you, man. All right, guys. That does it for us. We will see you next week. Thank you, Hank, for hanging out with us. Any final words there, Ray?
I don't know.
Don't get bit by a vampire.
Do not yet, or maybe get bit by a vampire. Maybe you want to be a vampire. Maybe you want to live forever.
Maybe. Oh, by the way, I remember last year we had this one question before we sign off real quick, and I would love to get your because I don't think I got your answer from this. Last year there was a question that came up during our vampire episode, which was Does a vampire cop or detective, can he enter the home with a search warrant?
Oh.
Even though he's not been officially invited, does a search
Technically,
warrant?
I think the search warrant invites him into the home, and I think that
the piece of paper that he got from the judge.
I think that does. I think that allows
it
him
would
entry.
carry over.
I think so.
It would. What is it? The seal, whatever they call it.
Yeah, whatever. I think that invites him in. If he has a search warrant, then he's invited in.
Yeah, so I know that this was a
by the law
a topic of discussion. I figured I remember that from when I wanted to ask you. But yeah, let us know, guys.
That is my feeling on that.
Can a vampire that's a cop or a detective, can he enter your home with a search warrant? Does that supersede the clause of having to be invited in? That's what I want to know. Okay. Can that happen?
I say yes.
You say yes.
Yeah.
I think I can't remember what my answer was on this, but the more I thought about it, the more I was like, I think it does because a judge.
Right. You're legally invited.
Right.
Into the home. That's what a search warrant is. It is a legal invitation to search and warrant.
You know what? I think we did this last year. What does ChatGPT say?
Oh, okay.
Can a vampire
These are the things we think about.
Can a vampire detective enter the home with?
It's very, very important stuff. Very groundbreaking.
I want to see what.
We're changing the world with this. Okay.
All right, so it depends on which rule book you're playing by. This is ChatGPT's
Oh, and what
answer.
universe?
Yeah. So legally speaking, the vampire detective is a sworn officer operating under actual lawful enforcement authority. A valid search warrant overrides a homeowner's right to refuse entry. So yes, in a technical sense, they can enter. The Fourth Amendment does not include a vampire clause. Supernaturally speaking, though, in most vampire lore, the invitation rule trumps everything. A vampire can't enter a private dwelling without being invited by the owner or occupant, no matter how much paperwork they've got. A search warrant signed by the judge means zilch unless Judge Helsing personally invites them in. Now, this is interesting. A gene hybrid loophole.
Okay.
If you're writing or world building and you want to have fun with the tension, maybe your vampire detective waves a warrant at the door but still slams into an invisible barrier. Cue a snarky line, guess the Constitution doesn't apply to the undead. or maybe they've joined a special unit where the whole.
So, if anyone's scripting this, here you go. You're welcome. Here's some ideas for you.
So, procedural reality show, yes, they can enter classic vampire lore, not without an invite.
Again, I think it depends on what universe you're in, and you can have fun with this in so many ways. So.
Yeah. Threshold. Thank you, Tony. The threshold. Yeah. If the owner is dead, it wouldn't matter. Right. But just say the vampire is, he's cop detective. He's vampire detective, vampire cop.
Right.
And he's doing his job.
Don't you think most people are just going to step aside and like kind of allow them in
Well,
once they see the search warrant?
But what if they're not home? Can they?
I don't think you can just. I don't think they can just let. Can they just let themselves in?
I mean, if they have a search warrant, are you allowed to?
I don't know.
All right. Josh is saying this is preposterous. The law of humans does not override the law of the vampire.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Let us know.
Humans are prey.
Yeah. So say okay. So let's just say the scenario is I'm home, and the vampire is like, I don't invite them in, but they go, I got a search warrant.
Right. Wouldn't you just throw your hands in the air and be like, all right? Because most people, once they see the search warrant, they kind of feel defeated and are going to like
be invited. They'll just invite. They'll say,
I think
okay,
so,
come on in
right?
because I got a search warrant. So it's almost like getting
it's almost like a fine whatever, right? Like
yeah.
I feel like it's a whatever. You just kind of throw your hands up and are like, oh, well, like it's got a search warrant, so I got to let him in, right?
All right. Well, there you go. We'd love to hear from you guys. Let us know. Great way to end the show. Oh, Tony says investigating a death. Okay. Well, yeah, if they're investigating a death. Then I guess they no longer own the dwelling because they've expired. Okay.
I don't know.
All right. What the other thing is too is what if it's a rental? Say you're renting in a place, you're not the homeowner.
No, but I think if it's where you live,
it's where I reside. So it doesn't respect the laws of landlord.
No, I don't think so. I think it's the occupant of the dwelling.
Right. So just even if I own the house, but I'm not there, whoever's occupying it can still have the power to let a vampire in. So
I would think so. Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I like that. All right, guys. What a way to end the show. All right. Thank you once again for watching, and we will see you next time on
Song Swap Showdown.
Song Swap Showdown and Vampire Lore.
Yeah. Woo.
It turned into that kind of a show. All right, guys. See ya.